Why society trained you to trust logic and silence your instincts. From the moment we enter school, we're taught a clear lesson. Think before you act. Follow the rules. Use logic, not feelings. On the surface, that sounds reasonable. But buried underneath is a deeper conditioning, one that quietly teaches us to distrust our instincts. Instinct isn't random. From a psychological standpoint, it's the brain's fastest form of pattern recognition. Long before conscious thought kicks in, your nervous system is already scanning tone, posture, facial expression, risk, and intent. This happens in milliseconds, driven by the limbic system and brainstem, structures far older than rational thought. Logic lives in the prefrontal cortex, the newest part of the brain. It's slower than it reasons, explains, and justifies. Crucially, it can override instinct, even when instinct is correct. Behavioral psychology shows that modern societies rely on this override. Large-scale systems cannot function if individuals act immediately on gut reactions. So conditioning begins early. Sit still, raise your hand, wait your turn, trust authority, suppress impulse. Over time, instinct becomes framed as immature, emotional, or unreliable. But neuroscience tells a different story. Instinct is not emotion, it's compressed experience. Your brain is constantly absorbing data you're not consciously aware of. When instinct fires, it's because patterns match previous outcomes, even if your logical mind hasn't assembled the evidence yet. This is why people often say, "I knew something was wrong, I just couldn't explain it." Here's where it gets uncomfortable. Social structures depend on predictability. Predictable people are easier to manage, educate, employ, and govern. Instinct-driven humans are not predictable. They question environments that feel wrong. They leave situations that don't make sense emotionally. They resist narratives that don't align internally, even when those narratives are socially approved. So over time, cultures elevate logic as the highest virtue and quietly demote instinct to something primitive. Halfway through this, pause and think. How many times did your gut warn you, only for logic to talk you out of it? If this is resonating, like and subscribe for more from Yahweh Stories 444. Psychology also shows how fear reinforces this conditioning. When people are overwhelmed with information, deadlines, and constant stimulation, the brain defaults to analytical shortcuts provided by authority figures, experts, or systems. This externalizes decision-making and weakens internal trust. In behavioral terms, this is called learned dependency, when individuals stop relying on internal signals and defer judgment outward. But instinct never disappears that it gets quieter. That quiet voice shows up as anxiety, unease, burnout, or a sense that something isn't aligned, even when life looks successful on paper. Many people mistake this for stress, when it's actually suppressed intuition pushing back. The problem was never logic itself. The real issue is imbalance. The most effective human decision-making happens when instinct leads and logic evaluates. Instinct detects, logic confirms. When reversed, logic can rationalize people into harmful jobs, relationships, systems, and beliefs, simply because they make sense. Before revolutions, reformations, or cultural collapses, there is always a shared feeling that something isn't right, long before proof arrives. We were never meant to silence instinct. We were meant to refine it with reason. And the more noise modern life creates, the more important that balance becomes. If this made you think differently, like and subscribe for more from Yahweh Stories 444, and tell me in the comments, when was the last time your instincts tried to warn you?